Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean.
Anyway, guys, hi everyone, welcome to Chido's YouTube channel. I am your substitute host for Vlogmas Day 18. So Chido's on a period, so she's obviously tired, taking some time to chill. Told her to rest. I'm going to be cooking dinner tonight, and you guys know we're going to be cooking dinner together, so follow along. You get to see how I cook, whether I'm in a rush or not. Right now I think I'm just going to take my time, nothing too hectic. We'll kind of freestyle and see what's in the kitchen and work with what's there. But first, before I start cooking, I always give myself something to drink, like water or juice or something. So let me get some water while we talk about how your day has been going. I hope you're all doing fine. You're probably gonna hear some audio in the background. Give me a sec. Jesus, take me to a place where I can fall in love with you a little deeper. Jesus, take me to a place. Alright, so what am I gonna cook? I didn't want to think about this. Alright, did you drink enough water today? If you didn't, you should. Stay hydrated, people. Right, so I think we're gonna do noodles with, what protein should we do? So I'm gonna put like a soft boiled egg in the noodles. So I'm thinking noodles, but not like the normal noodles. So usually when I make noodles, I'm thinking noodles like we use hearts of palm, because sometimes we're trying our best to eat low carb. You use normal noodles if you want hearts of palm, and I'm thinking noodle seasoning from a noodle pack, soft boiled egg. But what's the protein? What can we put? What kind of meat can we put in there? Got some leftover beef from last night. I could throw it in there. And then vegetables. What should I put on the side? Broccoli? Alright, let's go. Let's figure it out. Well, so like hearts of palm from Trader Joe's. It's pretty much palm hearts, the inside of a palm, and then they make it look like linguine, right? So it becomes like a noodle. We'll put that there. What else we need? We're gonna need some noodle seasoning. So we're gonna use some spicy miso ramen soup, and we're just gonna use the seasoning. So let's pull that out. Look at the noodle that they have. I'm not gonna use that, so put that on the side. I do need this. Okay, so the mic died, so we're gonna have to talk through this. I'm not really gonna explain what's going on, but just give you a little story time of how I got into cooking and, you know, coming up with all these interesting recipes. Pretty sure Chido will probably put the recipe somewhere on the screen or in the description. But yeah, all I was trying to talk about here is how I got into cooking. One thing that really, as I was growing up, I grew up with my mom, and then also later part of my life grew up with my grandma. And my grandma used to love to cook. At least she wanted me to cook. At least me and my brother learned how to cook a lot. So got to learn a lot of recipes from her. But then what really drove me to take the driving wheel, what really drove me into cooking was trying to take ownership of my health. So I realized at a fairly young age, in my mid-teenage years, that I gained weight a lot faster than my peers, right? I never could truly understand why, but then I realized it was a genetic thing. And then I really took some time to study, at least try to understand why I, put on weight a lot faster than my peers, and it seemed like I'd get fat faster than everyone else. And it turned out it was a lot of genetics behind it, where, people on my dad's side of the family put on weight a lot faster. So that really drove me into, learning more about bodies and body weight and eating. And turns out that, a huge driver of weight loss or weight gain is what you eat, right? So started trying to figure out what lessons. Oh, hey babe, there she is in the background. So I started studying what to eat, playing around, started cooking vegetarian meals, vegan meals, just trying to figure out what eating pattern works well for me. And a lot of that, like, since I understood that I need to take my health into my own hands, I had to start cooking for myself more than I would eat out. And that's how I got into cooking. And then eventually, after years and years of trying and experimenting, I found that a low-carb lifestyle works better for me to manage my weight, together with obviously exercising, walking, working out, getting enough sleep. Another thing that affects my body is stress. So stress management is important. But yeah, if you're somewhat like me, where you gain weight fast than the average person, if you really want to take a hold of your body, you need to cook for yourself, or at least you need to prepare most of your meals. You can meal prep. So I think, as you saw there, as I was standing earlier in the video, I just had a chat to myself and said, what are we going to eat? So just being a bit more mindful of what you're putting together. Has it enough vegetables? Like here I'm showing you the broccoli. Am I getting enough protein? Am I drinking enough water? Just being a lot more mindful, because weight gain and even weight loss is work, right? So I know some people struggle with gaining weight, right? So are you eating enough? Are you cooking enough? And are you eating the right quality nutrients? So that's something I'm very big on. So I took that time to just learn how to cook and, come up with creative, delicious, and sometimes easy to make meals. And in our house, what's interesting, Chido actually went to culinary school at some point. I love to cook, which is interesting. So I've learned a lot from her in terms of kitchen skills, multitasking, cleaning as you go in the kitchen. A lot of that I learned from my beautiful wife, and it's just made something that I was passionate about individually, and then that she did professionally. And then here we are, here's me cooking and voiceovering over a video where I really wish you guys heard what I was saying at the moment, but it's all good. Tell me in the comment section, like, are you someone who struggles to gain weight or someone who struggles to lose weight? Someone to lose weight, oh my gosh, welcome to the club. The subscription fee is just going to the gym or walking. But yeah, so getting back to the story, that's how I got into cooking low carb. Right now I'm in a phase where I really enjoy Asian themed meals, so I've found, like, obviously when you speak Asian, we're speaking about, Korea, China, Japan, Vietnam, those different Thailand, that different types of cuisines and flavors. I just find their food is so dynamic, at least in the way they prep it and how they season it and marinate it. I just love it. So that's kind of where a lot of my meals come from right now. Combining it, obviously, the way we cook back home in Zimbabwe, we're giving it a little Afro-Asian fusion. All things being equal, maybe one day I will be able to open up a restaurant, hopefully, but until then we shall see. But obviously don't have a restaurant yet, so just have to make my kitchen the restaurant, keep cooking, experimenting. Hopefully Chido will allow me to feature on the channel some more. And if you guys are a big fan of this, let me know in the comments. Maybe I can feature and do more dynamic recipes. Right now it's just busy, so let's go. Anyway guys, I just realized the mic wasn't working. That's so frustrating. So I'm gonna have to just freestyle. Hoping you guys can still hear me. So we're gonna move you. Let's strain the veggies. You'll see that there's still a vibrant green, which is good. You don't want to lose all the nutrients. Then we're gonna put it into the ice pack so that it stops the cooking process immediately. So they still have their firmness. Give me oil, just a tad bit. Then that mix around. Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit of onion powder. That's a bit too hot. We need to turn that down a little bit. Some garlic powder. Now I'm gonna put you on the side a little bit, so this should smell the aroma. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more with some olive oil on the side here. Our hearts of palm. Wondering, this is what it looks like outside the box. Well, I'm a big fan. Look at this, guys. This is just crazy. It's per container, which is one container has about 3 servings, so it's about 250 grams. It's only 60 calories. Very low carb. 13 grams for this whole thing. Let's cook this up. Turn up the heat a little. Anyhow, I was saying, this year I learned a lot, but I think one of the key lessons I learned was, first of all, consistency, resilience, and also being understanding, and also the value of relationships, especially family, friends and family, showing up for each other. I had a very close friend of mine show up for me in a tough time. I had family show up for me, apart from Chico being my wife. One person who's really shown up for me this year. Woo! Negligent cooking right there. This one's already cracked. It's just a couple too much. Throw it in there. It's got a little bit of ice in there, so you can just that down. So I'm gonna throw this one by one. Trader Joe's has this line called Trader Wings, line with chicken. Throw this in the air fryer, and it usually comes with this little sauce packet of the size that turns the chicken from frozen nuggets to this sauce on it. You can use some of that sauce in your vegetables. Tastes amazing, actually. This is the little package. You can heat it up and then mix it with your veggies. We still mix it with chicken, but we're not having chicken yet. So you kill that level. So you guys are have to just do that little bit of. There we go. Look at those noodles. Oh my goodness. Come on now. What you know about that? Look at that. Cheesy, spicy, miso noodles. Let's get a fork. Let's try this. Did it back true? Did not charge you? Let's try it. So usually when I cook, I don't taste as I go. I did it with the broccoli, but usually I don't. I don't know why. I just know it's gonna come out nice. But this I didn't try. Let's go. Make you want to slap your. I don't say it. This is a really good meal. First, we're going to start with the noodles. Ooh, this looks so good. Get that fork. I need it. There we go. There we go. Come on. It smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Someone in there. I don't think they're gonna be leftovers yet. This smells so good, so cheesy. I know Chino loves her cheese. It's alright, but there's more substance, okay? I'm gonna put on there some broccoli. Make sure you get enough veggies. Know your chlorophyll. For you biologists, osmosis, photosynthesis, or whatever. Get some broccoli as well, man. Don't overcrowd it. Not overcrowd it. I think that's fine. Throw in some protein, in this case beef. Baby, here you go. Some for me. Alrighty. The last thing that needs to go in here is the egg to bring it home. So with the egg, I need to quickly warm it up. So the egg is very simple. I do grab it, just roll the knife, nice and easy on the egg. Open it up, throw it there. Same thing here. Crowded. Put that on the side in case someone. Ladies and gentlemen, dinner for me and the missus. We have spicy miso chicken ramen noodles with broccoli, hard-boiled egg, and some sirloin steak. I don't know how long this took me, but didn't feel so hard to cook. It's actually cheesy, spicy mayo ramen noodles using lots of pounds instead of actual noodles. Right, I'm done cooking. So guys, thank you for logging into Vlogmas Day 18 with your substitute vlogger. Fungi, I hope you enjoyed today. Of course, we had trouble on the voiceover what happened, but I'm glad we got to cook together. I hope you get to try this meal at home. If you don't have hearts of palm, just use normal noodles. But I'm sure you saw how small they were. Or just buy like egg noodles and then buy the seasoning on the side, like the seasoning, the smaller packets. But this is great. I enjoyed this meal. Good balance, fiber. Sorry. Got some good carbs, protein, more protein in the eggs, healthy fats in the egg yolk, the broccoli. It's delicious. Now let's go serve it up today.